Welcome, everybody, to another episode of A Perfect Waste of Time, the monthly podcast that is Casting 2 for 2 Presents, whatever it's called. And again, the podcast with no guests. There's zero guests. There's only friends. And my guest today, I just said no guests. My friend today is Andrea Wasse, is here on the podcast currently right now this second.
Hello world.
Was that an okay intro?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was.
Do you want to do it again?
No. I'm kind of a one take person. You know, however it goes out, that's how it goes out. And
you know what? I respect that.
You know, I just have to live with it. So you know, it's like okay.
Yep.
But if it was okay, then that's good for me. I was telling you earlier that, you know, the whole point of this podcast is that we're going to talk about one certain questions, topic, subject, whatever, something you may know, I may know, we both may know, or we both may not know, which will be very interesting and also probably not fun to listen to, but we can, you know, we'll give it a shot. So,
oh my God, yeah.
So doing a random topic generator. I'm going to pick this one right here, and no one's getting canceled for it. I don't know. It depends. People get canceled for a lot of dumb stuff. So we'll see. But the question I have for you, what is a fashion trend you're really glad went away?
Oh God. The thing is, like, they're all coming back, though, Chris.
Right. But but in order for some to come back, others have to go away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm really glad because I am such a victim of it, but like I'm really glad that the thin eyebrows went away.
Oh, okay.
You know, the super 90s thin eyebrows, which I did because, you know, Drew Barrymore was doing it and Gwen Stefani was doing it. And so we all like tweezed and you know, destroyed our eyebrows. And so I look at girls now of the Gen Z generation, the Z Gen, and, you know, I'm jealous, but I'm also happy for them that they're not doing terrible things to their eyebrows, which will never grow back the right way.
Right.
So,
I do, you know, when I don't know when the shift changed, but you know, there was a point a couple of years ago I'd be like, oh, somebody has like they have their like eyebrows like full and thick, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't really seen that because, you know, I grew up in the thin eyebrow generation, so seeing people just being like, I'm letting my caterpillars free. Here they are. Take it or leave it. And I'm just like, more power to you. Hell yeah.
You know, it looks great. But, you know, so I'm really glad that future generations are not suffering from, you know, trying to grow our eyebrows back. So that's a good trend. But like, again, you know, it's funny because like, back in the 90s, we were all trying to dress like we were from the 70s, right? You know, so it was like, oh, bell bottoms are back. And like, so for us, it was like this new thing. And I'm sure our parents were just cringing, right? Like, oh God, the bell bottoms are back. And so, you know, then like late 90s. So I'm just seeing so many things that I was so happy to be done with just coming back. Like, for instance, like the Jinko shirts, or pants rather, like the big ass pants, like they are coming back. And it is just really, it's horrible. It is horrible. Also, Ed Hardy, that is coming back.
Oh no, Ed Hardy's coming back.
Ed Hardy is fully coming back. And the trucker hats too. So my husband did a show like a month ago or something, and he hired this 22-year-old kid to come do some lights for him. And I was talking to him, he was wearing an Ed Hardy shirt. I was like, oh my gosh, look at your shirt. He's like, yeah, it's vintage. I'm like, oh my God.
It's vintage. I got it from my dad.
It's vintage. I'm like, oh my God, I need my night creams. So yeah, all that shit's coming back. But
You
Yeah, I was
know,
glad when it was gone. I was glad when it was gone.
yeah, it was a good couple of years. You know, I feel like yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Ed Hardy, and then the tap out stuff, like guys wearing tap out shirts, kind of replaced
Right.
that with Ed Hardy. Now I guess Ed Hardy's like, hey, I'm forget you tap out, I'm back.
Right.
But
There
uh,
was also Affliction. Remember people were wearing Affliction
yeah,
shirts too?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, those were horrible.
yeah. I,
Like,
you know,
sorry to anyone who liked them.
yeah, yeah. That's okay. You can
No,
probably
no,
sell it
I'm
and get
not
money.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sorry
Right.
either. Look. If you wear if you're currently wearing a tap out shirt while listening to this, hey, more power to you.
Yeah.
Just don't get married in it. That's all. That's all we're saying.
Oh
Um,
my gosh, right. Yeah. Or buried. Married or buried. Neither of those things.
now, just kind of sitting here thinking about fashion trends. I have a couple things going through my mind. One, do you think what was hot in the '90s were the jelly sandals?
Oh my God. They always smelled so
Right.
terrible.
I
But
I,
yeah.
I
Yep.
feel like Crocs have killed them
Mm,
forever because
mm,
I don't see Crocs going out of style.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Um,
No,
um,
I don't see. It's weird. How do they even get in style though? That's my question. Because I know that they're comfortable, but
right.
they're not cute, you
No,
know? And I
no,
guess it's like, oh, they're so comfortable, so you become like totally converted. Oh my God, am I gonna get canceled for this?
no,
Is
no,
the
no.
croc army gonna come for
The
me?
Croc Army, you'll be okay. I feel like you'll be spared. I recently got my first pair of Crocs ever. Yeah,
Oh my God. And
yeah.
are you converted? Do you love them?
I mean, I don't. So I use them for gardening or yard work because I was just like, I want a
Hmm.
shoe. I was wearing Adidas. They were getting all dirty, and I was just like, I just want a shoe that I don't care about, that I can wash and
Hmm.
it'll be fine. So I got Crocs, and
Hmm.
are they comfortable? Yeah. Do I wear them outside of the yard space? No, they chill in the garage. That's their purpose in life. So um,
Yeah.
I yeah no I don't actively wear them out. So, but for gardening, thumbs up. I'm sure a buddy of mine worked in a lot of kitchens, and he said everybody
Hmm.
wore Crocs because they were able to just throw them in the dishwasher and they would wash them that way. So I was like,
Right.
I guess that makes sense. Um,
Yeah, that totally makes sense. But they are also considered fashion now, and you can get little jewels to put in them.
yeah.
And like it is a thing, and that I don't fully understand. All that to say, whatever floats your boat, if you
Mm.
love Crocs, like all the power to you. Um, During pandemic, I bought my first pair of Uggs because I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
I want comfort, even though I made fun of people who wear Uggs. It was
yeah,
like, oh, that's such like, and now I wear Uggs because they're comfortable and
yeah.
I'm getting old. And, it's just sometimes you just kind of become not what you hate, but,
You
you
live
just
long enough to see yourself become the villain. Is that what I'm hearing?
exactly that. Exactly that. Thank you. Um, and sometimes you just stop caring and that's just it. But jelly shoes, I loved those. I had a pair of like platform ones and
Oh,
they were
nice.
really expensive and I like begged my mother for them.
Were they a
Like,
color or were they just like clear?
oh, they were all color. And this is like in the late 90s. I was a teenager
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
Because like as a kid, I had jelly shoes, and then jelly shoes came back again in the like late 90s. And I bought like, yeah, platform. They were colored. They had like pink and blue. They
Nice.
were horribly uncomfortable, horribly uncomfortable. But, again, fashion over function. Um, oh God, are they coming back? I feel like they are coming back,
you know
right?
what? They're literally coming back right now as we're talking about it. There's
Well, I mean, okay, so yeah,
some
I,
kid
I
is
don't
wearing
think that,
vintage jellies right now.
right. I mean, I don't think that Crocs have killed jelly shoes because I feel like they like serve two different functions,
Yeah.
right? Like Crocs are like, the new Uggs, maybe. I don't know if you're looking at for like comfort. I don't know, because I guess you can't just throw them in the dishwasher though. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, Chris.
No, that's fine. You know, a fashion trend I was thinking about. It's something that I am
Hmm.
guilty of. And it's not even it wasn't my doing. It's, you know, my sister and my mom said I should do it. Um, Having
Uh-oh.
short, spiky hair while wearing like a visor. I did that.
Oh God.
I did
Oh
that. Yeah,
God.
and
Oh
I
God.
haven't seen that come back yet. Again, you know, maybe you have, but I haven't seen it, and I'm just kind of glad that I haven't.
You know, I haven't seen that either, but
Okay.
again, maybe it's happening somewhere in the world like Florida. I don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very current Floridian look. I could be wrong because I haven't been to Florida in many years, but that's just how I feel.
Florida is, not only is it the mecca for just the weather pattern to just destroy, just like, you know what,
Hmm.
we're gonna take out all our aggression on a state, but it's also
Hmm.
the mecca of just weird fashion that's coming back that
Right.
nobody asked for.
Right. Are we going to get canceled for hating on Florida?
Nah, nah,
Okay. If
nah.
anyone's from Florida, I'm sorry for many reasons.
I
Um,
no, you know, there's some good Floridians out there. That's totally fine. But
oh, absolutely.
when I worked in
Yeah.
insurance, people would always call me and say, "Hey, why did my premium on my vehicle go up?" And I would check their address, and
Hmm.
it was like, "Oh, well, you live in Florida, so I don't know what to tell
Hmm.
you. You know, the world hates you, so you know,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
Yeah. They have some crazy weather out there. They
It's
had, you know, again, we have crazy weather in California. I think we just have crazy weather everywhere right now.
well, yes, well, because now it gets cold. I live in Texas. Don't at me. Um, uh,
Yeah.
but it's just now there's a cold season. When I moved here, it
Hmm.
was, you know, warm. All now, I say cold with quotations because it's like, well, oh no, it's in the 50s. Everybody get turn on the heaters, but I'm just like, who cares? Um, but now, you know, there's freezes that happen and things
Hmm.
like that, and I'm just like, huh, maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe there is something to this global warming if the Pacific Northwest keeps catching on fire. Like something's going
Hmm.
up here. Um,
Yeah, in LA, we had more rain than Seattle, I think,
yeah,
this year. And in
yeah.
Los Angeles, it's really weird.
You
You know what I love? I love that we started the conversation talking about jelly shoes and now we're at global warming.
you know,
Dig it.
I'm trying not to get us canceled, but I think we still might now. Yeah, we're talking
That's
about
it.
global warming now. Dang, okay. Um,
Okay. Well, you know what's good in global warming? Jelly shoes that have
yes,
little airways.
yeah.
I don't know.
And then
But
when
I feel like maybe
I was gonna,
like creating jelly shoes, so like
yeah.
isn't that like I don't know, plastics and stuff which is contributing? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can recycle. You know, get all the stuff from the oceans and then make yourself some jelly shoes. And if it's raining
Mm-hmm.
too hard, you just put on your visor with your spiky hair, and then
Mm-hmm.
you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah,
So
okay. Humanity is saved. We
we,
have a
you
solution.
know what? We not only did we not get canceled, but we created an
Yeah.
opportunity for people to
Mm-hmm.
rise up. And I don't
Yep.
know.
Yeah, I think we just saved the world. I really
I think
do.
we did, yes. And
Yeah. Should we go to Shark Tank? Should we go to Shark Tank
oh
with
yeah,
this idea?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Mr. Wonderful definitely would love to hear this. Um,
Okay, great.
and
Yeah.
so
I
I
mean, yeah.
also will. So, kind of going back to Crocs, does this mean that Night Jacket is going
Yeah.
to release a whole line of charms?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Is maybe. I feel like we should probably start with some t-shirts, which is like I don't know. It's so funny being a band as adults, and everyone's got their adult schedules and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's hard to even be like, hey guys, we're gonna do merch. It's like, oh, yeah. Anyway. It's like herding cats being in a band when you're older. It's truly like herding cats. I think no, it's even when you're a kid, it is hard to get schedules. But that's just hard, Chris.
Now,
This
so
is
I'm
hard,
I'm curious. Are you the herder?
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. I just think it'd be funny if you
No.
on the group text you're like merch idea, croc charms, and then you just left it there and just like and then you just never spoke of it again.
Oh my God, you know what? I'm going to do that later. Do you want me? I should text my band right now.
Yeah,
Merch
just
idea.
say merch
Croc
idea, croc
charms.
charms, and then you know what? Just throw your phone away. You're like, okay, you threw it out
Yeah,
there, done, and then I don't know,
right,
take a nap.
right. Okay. That sounds like a nice long nap. But like, what would it? I'm now thinking like, what would a night jacket? It would just be like a jacket with like a moon on it or something as a croc charm.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing
Yeah,
about croc charms is that there's no limit to the imagination. So if you think it,
right.
you can do it.
But like, are bands doing that? Has Justin Bieber done that?
Oh, well, not no, because he hasn't really done music, but Usher has.
Okay, because I feel like Justin Bieber was all about the Crocs though.
Was he? I have no,
So
I
that's
have no
why I
idea.
asked about. Let's see. Now I'm on the Google. Um,
I
oh
guarantee
wow.
you'll probably find some Kiss croc charms. I feel like if there's a band that does it, it's Kiss.
Oh yeah, 100%. Um, I almost called him Geddy Lee. Uh, Gene Simmons.
Yes.
He just wants all the money, right?
Oh
It's like,
yeah.
what can you do? Yeah,
If he can squeeze a buck, he'll do it. You know,
absolutely.
more power
Okay.
to him. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
But Andrea,
Oh man.
I do have to let you
Yes.
know while you're looking up croc charms and
Yep.
how to get them made up. Do you think we've wasted a perfectly good amount of time?
I definitely feel like we wasted some time. I sound like a stoner today, and I'm perfectly sober, FYI. Yeah, I think we wasted enough time. How much did we waste?
I don't know. We're pushing 20.
Oh my God.
Who
There's
knew?
Nirvana.
There's
There's
a
Nirvana croc charms.
Nirvana croc charms. You see, it's a thing.
Hmm.
It's a thing. I'm telling you. And
Right.
I'm
Oh
sure
my
you
God,
can.
Misfits? The Misfits? What Misfits lover is wearing croc charms?
I'm sure you can put them on jellies, right?
Oh, right, I guess. I don't know. What is happening to the world? You know what? After this, I'm going to go buy a pair of Crocs and just feel it out and just try to see how the other half lives and
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even garden. I'm going to go to the club.
Yes, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even go to clubs, but I will go to clubs. Yeah. Wait, you can get like little studs too? Okay. Okay. See, Grateful Dead. Grateful Dead, I understand. I
That
feel
makes
like that's a
sense.
croc crowd,
I
right? That makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
They I feel like Grateful
Yeah.
Dead would have like some sort of charm that also doubles as like a pipe or like a blunt holder, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
just because
Like,
why not?
yeah. Yeah, because why not? Because, like, I feel like you got forgetful when you're stoned. So it'd be like super convenient to just have them attached to your shoe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, they
Yeah.
were putting bottle openers on sandals.
That was smart. That
That
was
is
very
one
smart.
fashion trend that needs to be more widely available.
Yeah, I agree. Because, if you're at the cottage and you're just out there by the lake and you've got your brewski.
You got and you're just like, man, I forgot my
Yeah.
bottle opener. If only I had
Yeah.
one.
Oh, right. Or you're like on a boat or something. You're
Yeah,
like far from the shore. Yeah. But
and you didn't
yeah, no, I think, yeah.
yeah, and you didn't go to some sort of college where they're able to open bottles with their eyelids or weirdo ways like that.
Yeah.
And
How are
so,
those people today? I want to know.
oh, they're hedge fund uh, managers and stuff
Right.
like that. So,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
they live in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
uh,
My husband's family lives in Florida. They're all in Miami.
oh,
They're doing okay.
yeah,
They have a good time. They have a
nice,
good time.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't think they have Crocs.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Christmas gift idea.
There we go. Florida Crocs
But for the
with
people
like
that
little crocodiles on them. Sorry.
exactly, no, you're good. And you can put the new night jacket charm on it when
Yes,
it
night
becomes
jacket
available.
charm. Yes, which I just texted my band about and no one's replied. So they
Well, while we wait for them to reply, where can people follow you online?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you loved my charming conversation with Chris, you can hear all of this in musical form. There's Night Jacket. You can find that on all those music sites online, Spotify, etc. And actually we're releasing a single in 5 days because it is going to be the song is going to be on that new show Dark Matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On Apple. Have you seen trailers for that? It looks
I
super cool.
have. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it has like everyone's like crush Jennifer Connelly in it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with that.
No, absolutely not. And all that like it's kind of like Sliding Doors, but like with a more sci-fi approach, right? Did you ever watch that movie?
Sliding Doors?
Yeah.
No. Is
I
she in
think it
that
was like
one or?
late 90s. No, so that was Gwyneth Paltrow. So the whole premise of that
Oh.
movie, it was like this woman, she like misses a train or something. And so then her life kind of breaks into two. So it's the life that she would have had if she'd made it onto the train, and then the life that she has when she hasn't. And you kind of see both of them.
Oh.
Um, so I think it kind of has the same idea, this one. But yeah, so we have a song that's in a bar scene. And yeah, I think it's just playing in the background. They were like, let's put the song out too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And again, sandal bottle openers in a bar. Useful.
I mean, right? Absolutely. Did you ever have a pair of sandal bottle
I
openers?
did. I did. Yeah, I sure did.
Were you wearing them around the time that you had the visor and the short spiky hair?
No, this was much later.
Okay.
Yeah, I if
Okay.
only if I had that combo, I feel like
hmm
there was no person on earth that would not find me super irresistible.
No, right? And then add an Ed Hardy shirt to the
Oh,
mix, and like you would have just been like
I,
unstoppable.
I, you know what? No studies would have gotten done. I just
No,
no.
no, no
I wouldn't
studies.
even be here. I don't. I probably would have been dead.
Oh my God, right? Like, how do you even control that?
Yeah,
Did you ever frost your tips though?
I did.
Okay. See,
No,
that's a trend that I'm glad went away too, though.
but so
You know,
okay, so I didn't do it at the same time though, which failed opportunity. But
right.
I didn't do like the blonde frosted tips. I did like a little
Okay.
bit because I have really dark brown hair. I
hmm
did kind of like goldish,
Okay. Okay.
and
I think that
yeah,
looks better.
I do
Yeah.
too, and I don't know why, but there aren't any photos of me during that time, and it's not like I hated it. I like they're
Yeah.
just they just don't exist, and it bums me out because I want to tell people I dyed my hair one time, and it looked nice.
Well, here's the thing about that. If no one was taking photos, then maybe people were like, we don't want to capture this moment because his hair is so bad. And so maybe they were like doing you a service and it wasn't as good as
Mm,
you thought.
you think people were just being nice to me? Either way, I'm kind of honored. It's like we
I
can't
don't know. It's just,
we can't
right.
tell him how
It's just
bad
a
he looks. Let's
theory.
just be nice to him. Like, wow,
Yeah. So
okay.
that, right. So we can't tell him how bad it looks. We just won't take pictures. So years later, he won't ever know. Like, he'll never know,
Yeah, he'll
you
just be like,
know?
wow, people
Yeah.
really like me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
well, you know what? Again, either way, I'm fine with that. If that was,
Yeah. It's fine.
I'll take it. I'll
You
take it.
know, yeah, I'm just so grateful that iPhones didn't exist back in the day because I wish that I had more photos of myself when I was
Mm,
like in high school, etc. But like, there were definitely some questionable fashion things going on, and I'm kind of glad that I don't have too much evidence of it.
yes, yes.
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we definitely grew up in a different generation where we didn't feel like everything needed to be broadcasted out for the world. Um, but one if we just said, you know what, let's broadcast it, let's do it,
Oh
and nobody cares. So that's
nobody
also
cares.
that's moral of the story. Jellies are back.
Jellies, yeah. I'm going online right now. So I'm getting okay, so I texted my band about Night Jacket Croc Jewels.
Yes.
No one has responded.
Uh,
I'm looking at Croc Jewels, but now I'm gonna look at jelly shoes. Oh my God, I found a pair for $200 vintage.
there we go. It even
Do I do
it
it?
even comes with the weirdo like aged plastic look where it's like cloudy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then the smell that's like just like been absorbed from the previous owner.
Yeah,
Uh,
$200, please. Uh,
yeah,
but Andrea,
yeah.
thank you so much for chatting with me. When I first started doing this, you were one of the people that I said, "Oh, she needs to be on this random segmented podcast," because I just enjoy following you, and I enjoyed our previous chat.
Oh my gosh, I hope I did not disappoint.
No, I'm so glad you brought up jellies.
Oh my God. Did I even bring them up? I think I did. I don't even know. I'm so ADD today. Oh
Yeah.
my God. They're horrible, Chris. They're horrible. If I have one message to the children of today, don't do it. They're selling them at Anthropology. What
Oh.
is wrong with you people? Let me tell you, they cause blisters. They're not a good time. They are not a good time. Children of today. Also, stop wearing the Jinkos. They're all fun and games until you try riding a bike in them. They get stuck in the
Mm.
gear and then you get flipped over and then you rip your chin open. True story happened to me.
Oh no. Did you have a helmet on at
Or if,
least?
no,
Oh, okay.
I was like 16, you're too cool for helmets at 16. Who cares about your brain?
That's true.
Um,
That's true.
oh my God. Oh, I'm looking at the worst ones right now. Oh, oh, this is horrible. Okay, they got 1-star rating. Yes, they did. They're terrible. Um, yeah, no, and so the big pants. I don't know, man. Just be careful out there, kids.
Yeah.
To all the kids who are listening right now.
There we yes, be careful. Don't wear Jinko jeans and jellies and wash your
Or
feet.
ride bikes.
Or ride bikes. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
wash
riding
your
bikes.
yeah. I mean, ride bikes, but like if you're gonna wear big pants while you do it, like at least tie your pants up.
Yes.
That's the trick. I feel like everybody knows that, but I did not know that. Yeah, it's a different term. Okay.
So different.
Oh my God.
But
Different.
but I'll let you go. Keep looking at jellies and Croc Charm. Let me know if the band responds back. All right.
Oh my God, I absolutely will. You'll be the first person I tell.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, thank you for having
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
yeah, thank you for being here, and have a wonderful rest of your night, and stay safe and healthy. All right.
Oh my God, you too.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you were like, here's the Zoom link, I'm like, oh my God, pandemic vibes.
Hell yeah. But not in the good,
Okay.
not in the good way.
No.
No,
Not in the
the
good
bad
way.
No.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you have a good night.
Thank you.
And
Bye-bye.
thank you. Okay, bye, friend.